That's right. Why the hell not? I said it. I'm gonna do it every time I get something for free. I will take it. Got it. Hey everybody. So I have just been writing all day. I need a little break. I missed Homebrew Wednesday's video again. So this is Friday video. I have been pretty much working on my anthology submission today. Got about 2,000 words out of the way, and I thought it was time for a little break. And what better way to have a break than a beer and talk to you guys for a little while. Now, I have a few things I want to talk about actually today. It's kind of a loaded up episode, so stick around for all the information, but I want to open up first with a contest. This is a contest that I'm really doing more for my writing site, so it doesn't have all that much to do with homebrew, but I figured I'd mention it here if anyone was interested in entering. It's a simple matter of going to my website, anthonyjrapino.com. I'll put a link to it. And there are a number of ways you could enter. Most of them are free to get entries, but you can also purchase my books. And what I'm giving away is a mystery bag. I like surprises, so I like to give away surprises. It's a horror-themed mystery bag, so mostly what you'll find in there is going to be horror-centric types of stuff. Maybe a DVD, maybe magazines, maybe books, maybe stickers, you know, all different kinds of things. I'm not saying specifically what though, because it's a mystery, of course. If one of my homebrew friends wins, like if I recognize your name, or if you say, hey, I won, I know you from the YouTube site, I'm a homebrewer, I may or may not throw in one of my homebrews into the mystery bag, so, you know, that's another added incentive. If you go to my site, that's my contest. My contest is actually part of a larger contest that's going on through what's called the Summer Splash Blog Hop. There are these grand prizes being given away by the main site. This is not me, you know, I'm part of the thing, but this is not specifically something I'm giving away. I think to enter it's a matter of just tweeting something, and they're giving away 2 Kindle Fires. They're giving away like a $100 gift card, $50 gift cards for Amazon, I think. They're giving away a bunch of different stuff, so it's definitely worth a tweet. You know, it gives you a chance to win some good stuff. I thought I'd mention it here again. It's not necessarily homebrew centric, it's more writing, reading centric, and for me, horror. But you know, something you might be interested in. For the rest of the episode, we got some cool stuff. First of all, I have a box of equipment that I ordered. Nothing, you know, fancy or anything, but I figured I'd do an unboxing of that, so I'm gonna do that. I'm doing a tasting of my Nut Brown Ale, which is something that has been bottled now for about 4 weeks. Little bit of a head. The one I poured the other day had a huge amount of head to it, so I don't know if that was just the way I poured it. Looks, you know, nice brown color. It's a nut brown. Not sure. The last time I had it, there was like I tried a bottle last week, and it wasn't overly carbonated. Kind of a nice smooth carbonation to it. Yeah, not too bad. Carbonation is just about right for a nut brown or a darker beer, I guess. Although I got to admit, when we carved that, I was having a little bit of trouble because we didn't have a scale with us, and we decided rather than having to drive all the way back to my place to get the scale and going back to my brother's house, we just sort of estimated how much, you know, a certain amount of ounces is in volume rather than weight. So this is maybe a little undercarb for what I would have liked. But overall, you know, it's not bad. It was a extract plus specialty grains. Specialty grains were a quarter pound of each: chocolate malt, Belgian Special B, Belgian biscuit, Bryce Special roast. We had an ounce of Fuggles for 60 minutes, so that was just a bittering hop. No aroma, no flavor hops going on. And we used, I believe, yeah, Nottingham. We used Nottingham for that one. Nah, it's actually pretty good the way it is. Little bit of not acidic, but a little bit of like a tang to the, I think that's from the roasty malts I get that from. Because anytime I have a darker beer, I get that little bit of kind of like tanginess to it. Not sour, just tangy. Or not, tangy's probably not the right word. Acidic? But not quite acidic. I don't know. I'm bad at this. Let's take a look at what I got in the mail. There's a box. Let's see what we got. It's the catalog from Northern Brewer. I don't know if you guys realize this, but Northern Brewer gives away a free getting started DVD whenever you order. It's usually $7.99. Most of us don't need a getting started DVD, but since it was free, threw it on. Why the hell not, right? That's right. Why the hell not? I said it. I'm gonna do it every time I get something for free. I will take it. As you know, I'm getting ready to do some water treatment for my beer. So I got myself some calcium chloride. There's calcium chloride. And I also got some Epsom salt. And again, that was pretty cheap. That was like maybe $1.99 for 2 ounces. You could get a larger, you could get like a pound for a little more, but I don't know why. I probably should have gone for the pound, but I just got the little bit. I also am going to be using gypsum, but I happen to have some gypsum from a yard sale that I went to last year. It was basically a full thing like that of gypsum, so I'm going to use that. Those are the 3 things I'm going to use for my water treatment. Hat trick, you told me, start out with the 5.2 pH stabilizer, and I was considering that, but after doing a little bit of reading, I thought, since I have the water test anyway, and I know pretty much what's in my water, I thought I would go a little more in depth with this, and it's really not that hard, I guess, with the Easy Water Calculator spreadsheet that I downloaded. It seems like a matter of just plugging in some numbers. So I'm gonna do that. What else do I have in the box, you ask? Let's find out. I don't have a wine thief. Until now. Ah, wine thief. I got the cheap one. 3-piece wine thief, basically, Wow. I recently, we didn't really need it because we were using buckets mostly, but I do have a glass carboy and I do have a water bottle, and I just bought 2 used better bottles that were really good deal through Homebrew Talk. Some guy bought a bulk shot of better bottles and sold them real cheap. I got $14 each, I think they were about, no shipping. So I wanted to get one of these. It's going to make it easier when I'm taking samples, and the more I brew, the more I just want to spend a little extra money to make things simpler, make things go quicker, and this is one of the things that's going to do that for me. So got that. I think it was like either $5.99 or $6.99 with Northern Brewer. That sounds about right. Similarly, I use a plastic mash paddle, or I had used a plastic mash paddle for most of my brewing. When I was doing my first all grain, I noticed that it was such a thicker mash that the paddle kind of bends a little bit when it was in there. But at the same time, I wasn't gonna go spend friggin' $30 on a wood paddle yet. So instead, I went with the metal spoon for $6.99, I think it is. So it's just big metal spoon. It's more sturdy than plastic. It's not gonna bend as much. I figure that'll be maybe a little easier to mash with, and if not, I could still use it just for stirring. But it was a cheap addition to my brew equipment that I thought I would use. Taste this soup today. Very nice. I think only one more thing. I'm gonna show you now. I forgot to mention I have a question for everyone. Oh, posing questions. Okay. So, last piece of equipment is this bad boy. It is a measured ladle. It's 1 quart measured ladle. Quite a large, wear it as a hat if you like. It's worth $10. and people will think you're crazy. The reason I got this is because I'm considering doing a decoction mash. Being the novice of all grain that I am, when my brother and I were trying to decide what our first all grain brews were going to be, we chose the APA, of course, which I've talked about, but we also chose a Dunkelweizen. Now, as I was researching Dunkelweizen, I got all the ingredients and everything, and then I found out, hey, you kind of are supposed to do a decoction mash with that. Now, I know I've been told, it's not necessary, you don't have to do it. The reasoning for it is this fly. God, I hate these. There are these mayflies around here that just want to eat your face. I hate them. Kill it. Kill it. Maybe. No, I'm definitely gonna kill it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna get you. You see that thing? Mother effer. I'm sorry, I really hate those motherfuckers. Kill them. I'm gonna kill them. Maybe I could suck it into my wine thief. Got it. Okay. Decoction mashing, right. So anyway, long story short, I'm still not sure if I want to do the decoction mash for a Dunkelweizen. My reason being that this is only our second all-grain batch. And, hell, on this second try, you don't really want to be messing around with your process, right? But at the same time, I kind of don't want to do the simple version because I'm afraid it won't be as good of a beer. So, tell me what you think. Should I go for the decoction? If I do a decoction, it'll probably be a single or at best double decoction, something not as involved as the triple one. And that's why I got the big measured ladle, because when I was watching a Brewing TV episode, they were doing decoction mashing, and the guy Dawson on the video was saying that this makes it a lot easier. You could kind of get your thick mash out, drain it a little bit, and pop it into your boil kettle. So I got that under the assumption that I might want to use it for the decoction mashing, and if not, I figured it's kind of cool to have just to transfer some water, make it a little easier. When the pot's too full, you could get a few scoops of water out and then pour the rest, whatever. Maybe I'll make a giant bowl of soup. I'll just drink out of it like this. That is my equipment. Do you like it? What else do I have to talk about? Let me think over a drink. Yeah, this is a good beer. Speaking of beer, someone's going to get to taste this very soon. That is Hopback Nate from the YouTube channel Off the Grill with Nate. I don't remember if there are any numbers at the end of that. Sorry, Nate. I'll definitely get your link up there when we do the trade. But we're doing a beer trade with Hopback Nate, or Off the Grill with Nate YouTube channel. And this be one of the beers you're going to get, my friend. This is the Nut Brown. Like I said, extract with specialty grains. Not bad. I'm liking it. I think Nut Brown is one of my favorite styles of beer. Every time I make Nut Brown homebrew, even if it's extract, they come good. They're satisfying. Nice kind of medium body to it. Decent stuff. So, Hopback Nate, within the next week or so, I'll be sending that out. I think we said probably around the first week in August that we were going to try to get those out. So I'll be doing some more beer mail tastings with Hopback Nate. He has some really cool looking stuff. Zombie APA. I'm really looking forward to that. WTF IPA and a couple others I can't remember. And I'm probably going to send him my Nut Brown. I'm going to send him the Mirapondish APA. That was my first all grain, so that'd be cool to have someone tasting my first all grain, seeing how I did. And I'm thinking probably a cream ale. You could maybe also give me advice on that one, like the other beer brew tube friends that have in the past. And I also have a honey kolsch that I'm going to do a tasting of. I already tasted it and I know what I think about it, but I'll save that for another video. I believe that covers just about everything. And in under 18 minutes. Wow. I'm probably not going to do another huge video like this for a while. Maybe I'll wait until next Homebrew Wednesday. Sorry I missed Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. I'll be getting around to your videos and commenting pretty soon too if I missed you. Few shout outs at the end here, just people who've been real cool lately. Arrogant Bastard Ale, Hat Trick, of course, Bruning Kuhn 77, of course. Who else? B. Myers has been coming over a lot, been pretty cool. I know I'm forgetting some people. This was just off the cuff kind of this. Clement's Homebrew, yeah. The Social Guy. All these are some of my favorite people to watch on BrewTube, and there are others too that I'm not thinking of right now because I'm trying to wrap this video up. But I'll get you guys next time with a little shout out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Get some equipment, get brewing. See you next time.